Sports. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. A group that has a lot to prove here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Robinson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
He's running out of time here. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. This drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for 6.
Boy, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? The quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
And he's tackled after the catch. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Comes the point after attempt. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the tailback's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The Ducks will have to kick this away.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Bringing pressure. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. To the air. It's Robinson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Parks. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. And the back gets the football. Fights off a defender.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up. Now they'll run a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
It's caught downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And he's got his man open downfield.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really,
the catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Pressure is coming. He stays alive. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The Ducks come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He breaks free. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. On the ground, it's Whittington. And tackled after a small pickup there.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Pulls it in. It's Dickey. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he flings it out to the left. He had all day to throw. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. To throw, it's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense in a split backfield now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far tonight.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Throws it to the right. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Hands it off on the counter.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The Ducks are on the move here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got space, looking to score.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? That's caught. It's Whittington. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
To throw, it's Robinson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. There's the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition. And the junior able to get home with the sack. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it. You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by...
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Third down play for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.